there is a group of people with a rate of death due to suicide of 16.3%. That's obscene. It's a rate about 3 times higher than any other group on the planet. These people are my friends, and that's why I got involved in this research. Was I wanted to stop seeing them become another statistic. The group is North Korean defectors. These are people who have escaped from North Korea and traveled through China or Russia to come to South Korea and are making a new life in South Korea. And having escaped, they take their lives at an alarming rate. And I wanted to study why. And at first I thought it had to do with happiness. So I studied the issue of happiness by interviewing North Korean defectors about what made them happy. But the problem was, as I interviewed them, they told me that they had no happiness in their life. And in the process of wanting to still find some way to redeem the research, I asked them the question, is it possible you could have even some small happiness in your life? And that was what turned the research around. Because it turned out that what happened was that as they began to share small happinesses in their life, things began to cascade. And often they went on to share 7 or 8 or 9 sequential happinesses right in a row. It was as if there was happiness in their life that they couldn't have access to. And I wanted to understand why. So I took that piece into my quantitative research. I went to where defectors first come to resettle in South Korea and did an experimental treatment. For half the people, they just went through the regular process of learning the training programs that they go through to live in South Korea. But for the other half, we taught them how to narrate their life according to the hero's journey, using just a simple video and a self-journaling guide. And what we found was amazing. We found that the people who didn't do the re-narration experienced deterioration in meaning in life in all 8 categories of measurement. But for the people who re-narrated their story according to the hero's journey, they saw significant improvement in 7 of those areas, with strong improvement coming in 3. What we learned was that there was a way to bring about fundamental change in helping these people to, hopefully long-term, avoid issues like suicide. And it didn't come through more job training. It didn't come through any of these other avenues. It came from learning how to tell their story differently. And so now what we're doing in this process of re-narration, or what we might call the study of narrative morphology, is finding out how, by teaching people how to tell their story differently, they can experience more meaning in life. We see this as applicable not only to North Korean defectors, or even to whole refugee populations, but to anyone going through a fundamental change in life. Narrative morphology may be the key to helping people who have gone through traumatic situations to be able to recover full meaning.